Conor McGregor is getting his name back involved with WWE over some deleted tweets. So we'll see what's new there. We'll also see what's going on with Roman Reigns, the Judgment Day, and more. Let's start things off with Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor does have plenty of friends in WWE, such as Becky Lynch, who even did some of the voiceover work for one of Conor's fights from several years ago. But at the same time, he has had lots of enemies in the WWE due to some of the things he said about the business and the superstars over the years. This whole conversation really kicked off right around 2016. Conor was doing his usual thing in the UFC, and there was a discussion going around at the time about how it would be a natural fit for WWE. He had the charisma, he had the character, just everything about him just reminded everyone of a bigger-than-life sort of WWE persona and character. So that's why everyone was wondering what the crossover would look like between Conor McGregor and WWE. And when Conor started to hear about the buzz, he responded by completely slandering the WWE and its superstars, saying that none of it's real and how they're all fake athletes and fake fighters. His comments back then led to a storm of both superstars and fans firing back at him. Conor responded to the backlash back then in 2016 by doubling down and saying that he'll slap the head off everyone in the entire roster. And even back then, Roman Reigns responded to Conor McGregor, telling him to be quiet about how he was the size of his leg. And somehow 7 years ago, we have a continuation to the Conor McGregor and Roman Reigns saga. It all started from one of our tweets that was just talking about the rumor going around that Roman Reigns could possibly be a champion until late 2024. Conor McGregor quoted the tweet and said one word: wannabes. He later followed that up by saying that he would suplex Paul Heyman on sight. Conor's tweet went extremely viral and insanely became the talk of the town. But Conor McGregor would end up deleting those tweets a few short hours later. But as it always is known, once you put something up online, it's basically there forever, and there's no erasing it, even if you delete it. So Conor's tweets stayed buzzing among the community, and everyone was pretty much seeing the same vision. They want to see WWE turn this situation into Roman Reigns versus Conor McGregor. And WWE already has a big UFC turned crossover success story with Ronda Rousey. The second Ronda wanted to slow things down a bit and retire from UFC, she came over to WWE, and the global coverage that WWE got for that signing was insane. Every major sports outlet was covering the signing over Ronda Rousey to WWE, some labeling it as WWE's biggest signing in a very long time. And Ronda Rousey did turn out to be a success in WWE and was a massive attraction for the company, especially during those first few years. So as Conor McGregor starts to age and slow down in the UFC scene, fans feel like it would be another massive signing for WWE that could match the same level of success that Ronda's first run had in WWE. Especially if you bring him in for a match with Roman Reigns right away, a match that you can pretty much say is 7 years in the making. Every time Conor used to fight, it was like the entire world was tuning in. No matter if it was UFC or even the boxing match with Floyd Mayweather, everyone was there watching. So even in this stage of his career, if you bring him in even for a one-time only match against Roman Reigns, it'll probably get a lot of unbelievable hype around it. And the story's there, especially if Roman's gonna continue to hold the titles until 2024. He's beat every WWE superstar. So why not try to fight this UFC legend who's been talking about him, running his mouth, and not believing that he's a real champion, calling him a wannabe? It's pretty insane how WWE wouldn't even have to do much for the story, or do much work to get fans sold on the match. The story and hype will already be in place without them lifting a single finger. Roman Reigns has yet to respond to those deleted tweets from Conor McGregor, But fans are still keeping the conversation going by imagining what that dream match would look like in WWE. Finn Balor made some waves before WrestleMania when he announced that the Judgment Day will be expanding in the coming months. Finn's comments about new additions coming to the Judgment Day was big news that people were talking about. But in the midst of Rhea Ripley winning the Smackdown Women's title, Damian Priest feuding with Bad Bunny, and Dominik finishing things up with Rey, a lot of people did forget about that reveal from Finn Balor. But according to new reports and rumors, the Judgment Day expansion with all new members could be coming sooner than we think. The first new Judgment Day member that's all over the reports right now is allegedly JD McDonough. JD was recently drafted to Raw and called up from NXT. According to these new rumors, JD has been highly discussed as the Judgment Day's new member, but nothing's been approved or confirmed quite yet. So, with Finn's old comments about the expansion and now reports going around about new members actually being discussed, it seems like those new members are coming in the foreseeable future. But the addition of a new member could be coming with a twist similar to what happened with Finn Balor when he first joined the Judgment Day. There's a theory going around that Finn Balor could possibly get kicked out of the Judgment Day, which would be pretty iconic and poetic in a way because Finn first made his arrival in the Judgment Day by kicking out Edge from the faction. So for everything to come full circle and for karma to come after Finn Balor in that fashion would definitely be something to witness. And like we've been keeping a close eye on and discussing in recent weeks, there's a lot of little things going on within the Judgment Day that Finn appears to be upset with. So what if the addition of the new member is the final thing that really takes everything over the edge? Maybe Finn leaves, or maybe he's forced to leave, similar to how the Judgment Day handled Edge. Finn Balor would then go on to see another solo run, while JD, or whoever the new members turn out to be, could take over Finn's spot within the Judgment Day. So it's definitely going to be very interesting in the next few months for the Judgment Day, which could possibly be full of new members, betrayals, twists, and more. As far as the latest goes with Roman Reigns, some fans are a bit bummed out that he missed a straight month of appearances following WrestleMania. And obviously, for when it comes to the Bloodline story, sure, it's slowly still progressing even without Roman being there for every week. And obviously, when it comes to the Bloodline story, sure, it'll slowly still progress even without Roman being there every week. But it feels like the story really can progress to that next level until he's around again. But it looks like Roman's WWE schedule could be filling up here in the near future. Roman is being rumored to appear at Night of Champions, and he's still currently being advertised for both Money in the Bank and Summerslam. So if that turns out to be true, then that means that Roman Reigns will be appearing at the next 3 premium live events and probably have a handful of Smackdown appearances sprinkled in there as well. So for everyone that's been missing Roman Reigns, it looks like some heavy dosages of Roman could be coming here real soon as well. But what are your thoughts on today's stories with Conor McGregor, Roman Reigns, and the Judgment Day? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.